hot rollers. When fabric is passed through hot rollers, we get this one. Then today we'll do special finishes. Okay, these
I
are those
think
finishes.
I think
Uh,
we did pre-shrinking.
Yeah, we did.
okay, yes, we did it. We did sanforization, mercerization, and parchmentization. Did I taught parchmentization or not?
No, I don't think we did
No,
moisturization and parchmentization.
no. I remember mercerization, but I don't really remember doing parchmentization. We'll do from parchmentization. Okay, we'll do from parchmentization. Have you heard of a fabric called organ dye? Take a piece of organ dye fabric and carefully observe it. The fabric is different from other cotton fabrics. It is thin, transparent, lightweight, and stiff fabric and seems to be heavily starched. But unlike starched fabric, its stiffness remains intact even after washing. It is not due to a starch, but because of application of a finish called parchmentization. In parchmentization, the cotton fabric is treated with a mild acid that particularly eats away the fabric, resulting in a transparent and stiff fabric called organ dye. You don't need to apply starch to organ dye fabric. Let's see what an organ dye fabric looks like. Okay, let's quickly see how an organ dye fabric looks like. Okay. Okay, let me share the screen and show you. Can you take a look at this organ dye fabric?
Yep.
Have you seen this fabric before? Yes. We have seen it probably, but we didn't know the name exactly that they are called organ dye fabric. Okay, and also they are like stiff. Okay, they are stiff. And you can see here this also. Okay, this is like transparent. Okay, this is transparent, and this also, these are like transparent, these are stiff. Okay, this these are basically the organ dye fabric. Okay, now okay, I have to reopen the book. 1 second. Hmm, okay. Okay, so that is parchmentization, where the original nature of the cloth is totally it totally goes away. Okay, and it is replaced by like the fabric becomes transparent, lightweight, and stiff. Okay, its original nature just goes away when it goes through the process of parchmentization. Okay, in parchmentization, the cotton fabric is treated with a mild acid. Okay, means it is soaked or a mild acid is put on the cotton fabric that eats away the fabric. Okay, and the fabric becomes transparent and stiff. Okay, So we don't need to apply starch on it because its nature becomes stiff. The nature of the fabric, its original quality, it will become stiff only. Okay, so you don't have to starch this. Then there is wash and wear. Bhanwari works as a security guard in a school in Bikaner, Rajasthan. The temperature goes as high as 40 to 42 degrees Celsius. She does not get enough time to maintain her uniform, which comprises of cotton clothes that are most comfortable to wear, especially in summers. You must have noticed that all of the cotton fabrics get crushed very easily. What should Banwari do? There is a finish called wash and wear, which when applied on cotton fabrics completely changes its nature. The fabric thus treated does not wrinkle too much and becomes easy to maintain. If dried and stored properly, wash and wear fabrics can be worn without ironing or with a little ironing. So Banwari should select a wash and wear fabric for her uniform. Beside cotton, wash and wear finishes also given to linen and wool. Okay, so there is a type of a finish, okay, which when done, the like it changes the nature of the cloth or the fabric in such a way that they do not get wrinkled. Okay, and when they don't get wrinkled very often, they're nicely washed and dried straight, okay, and then stored properly, folded and stored. You don't have to iron it, okay, all the time, like everywhere, every day, day and morning, evening, you don't have to iron it, okay. So that is wash and wear finish, okay. Some clothes are already wash and wear fabric. Some clothes already come in wash and wear fabric. Whereas some clothes they you have to apply wash and wear this finish on it. Okay. Then we have wash and wear finish. Some some fabrics which are linen and wool. This finish, wash and wear finish, can also be applied to them, to linen and wool. Okay. Then we have dyeing and printing. In the market, you see a number of fabrics in plain colors or having colorful designs on them. The process of producing colors and designs on a fabric is called dyeing and printing, respectively. Okay. Producing colors on a fabric is dyeing, okay, and designs on the fabric is known as printing. Dyeing gives a solid color to the fabric, whereas printing is the application of dye on specified areas to create design, like applying colors in a particular design, okay, or you can say making a particular design with colors. That is prints. Okay, those are prints. Then it is very important for the dyed and printed fabric to be color fast. Color fast means the color should not come out or fade easily. Okay, color fast means the color does not come out or fade easily. If the color runs on washing, rubbing, or ironing, the fabric looks shabby and old and its design becomes dull or smudged. Color runs on means sometimes we wash something and its color comes out, right? The water becomes red. We talked about it, right? Or pink. Yes, so that is it means the color runs on washing. While washing, maybe while you rub and wash the clothes, the color comes off, right? Or maybe ironing. Okay, some prints come off when ironed. Okay, it gets stick to the iron and the prints come off. So what to do with those clothes which you cannot iron on the print? You must have like heard this that do not iron on that print, it will come off, right? So that is because that time we fold it we fold it inside out the fabric. Okay, do it inside out and then iron the inside portion where the print is not there. Okay, and then we turn it back on. Okay, and then it will be ironed. So that time it is ironed inside out. Okay. Now the color may also spoil other fabrics during washing. Okay. Has this ever happened to you? Have you ever seen this happen? No. Like color coming off, have you seen? Yeah. Okay, Amaze hasn't seen. You need to wash more clothes. Okay. Now, in text questions 11.2, we have true and false. Scarring is a finish which is used to clean the fabric. True or false?
True.
Yes. Bleaching has no damaging effect on fabric. True or false?
False.
Yes. Shrinkage control can be done at home also. True or false?
True.
Sure. Organ dyes permanently stiff fabric. True or false?
True.
True. Mercerized thread should be used for stitching. True or false?
What?
Do you remember what is mercerized? Basically, the fiber or the fabric is treated with sodium hydroxide. Why? To make it strong, lustrous, and absorbent. Okay, and like this finish is usually done on all cottons mostly to make them look more appealing, shiny. Okay, for the fabric to be more strong and absorbent, that when it is dyed or something, it can absorb the dye. Even sewing threads, which are used for stitching, are mercerized. Okay, this is the thing I was looking for. Sewing threads are also treated with sodium hydroxide so that the threads become shiny, strong, absorbent. That when the fabric is made with that thread, it will be shiny and strong and absorbent. Okay, so this is true. Fill in the blanks with a suitable word given at the end of each sentence. Mercerization is a dash finish.
Durable.
Beautiful. Shrinkage control is indicated as dash in the label.
Sanfranized. Sanfranized.
Sandcrafts. Yes. Wash and wear is a dash finish.
Routine.
Special.
Special.
Because we studied in the category of special finishes. Routine finishes are basically what we do every day. Okay. Or like all the time, such as you can say this this using the blue starching, okay, and the blue, and those are like every day, all every wash. But wash and wear changes the nature of the fabric. Once it's done, it changes the nature of the fabric completely. It is a special finish. If the color does not bleed in washing, it means the fabric is color fast. Yes. Now, dyeing and printing of fabric, we'll study this in more detail. Can you imagine wearing a plain white dress or having the same print every day? No, never. Even the very thought is unwelcome. It is very difficult to think of fabric without variation in color, print, or design. Imagine wearing the same type of dress or same type of t-shirt every day, same white or same print every day or same color every day. We do not do that. Nobody likes to do that. because we need variation. In the market, you will find fabric in all tints and shades of colors, small and big prints, woven in colorful designs. We see a variety of patterns, prints, designs, right? Different types of fabrics are there, different colors are there, different shades of a same color are there in the market. All these are possible because of dyeing and printing. Dyeing and printing improve appearance of fabric add um, add diversity to our dresses through colors and designs. We usually distinguish one fabric from another by its color, print, and texture. Okay. We how do we differentiate between between two fabrics? One is based on the quality of the fabric, that is, if it is a cotton, if it is a wool, if it is a silk. Second is based on if both are cotton, then how will you differentiate it? Then you will see the color of the fabric, okay, or you will see the print of the same color, then print of the fabric, or same print then texture of the fabric. Happens sometime that same color, okay, same color, same like both are cotton, okay, same color cotton, but then one has a different print, another has a different print, yes, or one has a different color, another has a different color. So on these bases, fabrics are differentiated. Now, we'll talk about the different types of dyes used for textile finishes. What are the different types of dye that are used? Okay, dye means basically the colors which are used to dye or color your clothes or fabrics. Dyes are used for dyeing and printing of textile. When the word textile comes, it means clothes or fabrics. Okay, textile means clothes or fabrics. Dyes are divided into two major categories. Dyes are divided into two major categories: natural dyes and synthetic dyes. Okay, natural dye, natural colors, and synthetic colors. Now, natural dyes were the very first dyes known to mankind. These are obtained from natural sources, that is, vegetables, animals, or minerals. Okay, these are eco-friendly and they do not pollute water or land. The residue of these dyes can be safely used as fertilizers in the fields. But this is the pros, okay? Like, what are the good points of using natural dye? They are obtained naturally. Okay, they are eco-friendly. They don't harm the environment. They do not pollute the land or water, and they are like their residue means the leftover can be used as fertilizer in the fields. Okay, these are the pro plus points. But if you see the cons, that is the or the disadvantages of natural dye. We have process is slow. The process is slow, difficult, and expensive. Major natural dyes obtained from plants are turmeric, haldi, henna, mehendi, madder, that is manjushta, and indigo, that is neil. While tyrant purple and black dyes are obtained from animal sources. Khaki dye comes from a mineral source. These are examples, okay? These are examples of plants. Plants is turmeric, henna, and madder, indigo, and tyrene, purple, and black dyes from animals, and khaki from a mineral source. Okay. Do you want to see pictures of these dyes? Their sources in these dyes. Okay. Um, let's see first for this. What is this madder? Even I don't know really what is madder. Let's check out madder. One second. Okay, it is red. Can you see the plant? This is the madder plant. Okay. This is the madder plant. Can you see the I think its stem or the roots have the this red color. Okay. And this is how the dye looks like. Okay. This is how the dye looks like. It's in powder form. And this is like threads that are dyed from madder. Okay, or yarn that is dyed from madder. Okay, now this is woven together to form a fabric or a piece of cloth. Okay, this is woven to form a fabric or a piece of cloth. Okay, this is indigo. This is indigo. This is also obtained from a plant. Okay, blue in color. Okay, this is indigo. And can you see the different types of threads here in the on the side image? Can you see the different colors? One is very dark blue, then medium, then light blue is there at the front. So it is like dyed. See, this thread is like dyed with indigo, and then it is used to make fabrics. Okay, this is if you can see here, they are they have this you can say they have this big containers underground underground tanks they have in which they store the indigo solution and indigo water. Okay, in that they dip the threads. Okay, and then they let it dry and then they become blue. Okay, by indigo. Okay, and then we had what is the animal that I named? Lax and hair color it's showing. I don't really know. Okay, LAC. This is obtained from animal and this is also like red and maroon in color. Animal bone, and I don't know really. Have to check what part of animal or what it's obtained from. But yes, this is also like red, maroon, shades of red. Okay. Then another dye we had, right? The animal one. What was the name of it? Mm, let me check real quick.
Mm, Khaki? No, that's not an animal. Oh yeah,
Khaki, no.
no.
Khaki was the other.
Tyrian purple.
Yeah, yes, Tyrian purple. Can you see my screen? No.
No.
Okay, this is very pretty, right? This is Tyrian purple dye. Okay, and I think it's obtained from this. Okay, so this is also rare, like it's showing. See, from a shell-like thing, it's obtained from here. And look at the shades, like multiple tints of iron is there in the thread. Okay, and then this thread is used to make the fabrics. Okay, and khaki also we'll quickly see. This is the color. Okay, khaki is this color basically. Okay, this is worn by the policemen in India mostly. Okay, and like this color, their uniform is known as khaki. Okay, because of the color and because this dye name is also khaki. Okay, it looks like this. The materials, and I think this is the mineral. No, not really. This is the amethyst, not this one. But yeah, it's obtained from a mineral. Okay. So these are all natural dyes. What are the three sources that we get natural dyes from? Plants, animals, minerals. Okay. Remember that. We have natural dyes coming from plant, animal, and minerals. Then we have synthetic dyes. Now, these dyes are prepared synthetically with the help of different chemicals. Now, when the word synthetic comes, it means chemically obtained. Okay? Chemically obtained, made with chemicals. Now, these differ in their chemical composition and behavior. Popular classes of synthetic dyes are direct, basic, acid, disperse, azo, VAT, and reactive dyes. These dyes cause a lot of pollution and skin allergies, etc. Some of these dyes, such as azo, are very harmful for human health and their use has been banned. Synthetic dyes are very easy to use, have better fastness than natural dyes. They also give brighter and larger color range. Okay, because using chemicals we can produce anything, but when we are doing it naturally, we have a limit. Okay, we have limited colors, limited only the limited use, limited tints and colors. But synthetic chemically we can make any color. Okay, you can add things and things together. Okay, some are very like harmful to the skin, some do not. So it happened, maybe happened with you that you must have brought a piece of cloth or fabric and you got itching on the skin or rash or maybe rashes after you wore it, like a new one, new you wore it new, maybe rashes or itching on the skin. That is because they are maybe created, they can be created with a synthetic dye which did not suit your skin. Some things, some dyes, they do not suit our skin. Okay, so that causes that itching and the rash and all. So, synthetic dyes, okay, some example like classes or types are direct, basic, acid, disperse, azo, act, and reactive dyes. Some dyes are also like radium, like if you've seen on some t-shirts, some print glows in the dark. Some print, it glows in the dark. Okay, that how that happens? Radium. Okay, radium print is there. Then rubber print is there. Okay, and dyes also some like they are like some dyes are like chemically produced. Chemicals are added together. Okay, given a color, color is added in that, and then they are produced. So they are like not very safe. But what are the pros of it? Is that any color we can get more varieties in color. Okay, then they like brighter colors are more bright compared to the natural. Okay, colors are more bright, colors are more variety. Then they have better fastness, means they do not get off easily. Okay, since they are like chemical, they do not easily fade, the color doesn't easily run off or fade. Okay, so those are the good parts. And like the this thing is the disadvantages is because pollution, skin allergies. Okay, okay. Mostly the clothes that we wear are all synthetic dyes. Okay, mostly synthetic dyes are there. Okay, but now like it doesn't happen very often that you will get a skin allergy. Okay, it's rare. Okay, like only very rarely, only sometime it may happen that fabric is there, you wear it and it doesn't suit your skin, a synthetic fabric. Right. So nowadays the synthetic dyes they do not really cause a lot of skin allergy, but they are like more easily used, easily obtained. They are easily made, okay, using the chemical and all. So yeah, they are more common. They are used more, okay, compared to the natural dyes. You know, people like they used to do it naturally in the old times. They didn't have the synthetic dye. They dyed the clothes naturally. They used to make a healthy solution, mix healthy in water, dip the clothes, soak it, you dry it. It has a nice yellow, slight yellow color. Okay, make an indigo solution, dip it, dip the cloth, dye it. They have a blue color. Okay, so they used to do that before. Okay, still do sometimes. Some people do natural dyeing, but most more synthetic dyeing is done. Application of dyes. How dyes are applied. There is a process for that. How dyes are applied in the market. We find it is not only fabrics which are colorful, but sewing threads, knitting yarns, and cord, etc., are also available in various colors. Therefore, the process of dyeing is carried out at the fiber, yarn, or fabric stage. Okay, so what happens is that the dyeing process happens at the very beginning stage. See, once we have the yarn or we have the thread made, okay, from the source, we have the thread made. After that, they are dyed. Okay, remember in the previous lesson we were studying about. Okay, I was not. I think I was teaching it to the level 8, level C, but I was teaching them about. They had this chapter fiber and fabric, and the last step was dyeing and printing was the last step. From the obtaining of the wool, or from the obtaining of the cotton from the plant, or obtaining from the wool from sheep, okay, obtaining wool from sheep. From there, then the washing it, okay, drying it, and then the separating the fibers, okay, reeling it and everything, cleaning it, reeling it, all everything. The last step was dyeing. So dyeing comes at like when the thread you have made, you have the thread, you have the yarn, then they are colored. Okay, and then after they are colored, the clothes are made or the fabrics are made out of it. This is one thing. Besides this, there is also first the fabric is made and then they are dyed. Okay, both the things are done. Some fabrics, the thread is dyed before and then cloth is made. Whereas in some fabrics, first cloth is made and then the cloth is dyed. Okay, then the cloth is dyed. So we will do it in detail tomorrow. Okay, we are going to do the entire process tomorrow. I was like taking a look at your I was giving you the Tiger chapter test, and I was taking a look at the worksheet that is there in the like along your um, course. Okay, in the website that was there. So, shall I do it in class, like for every chapter that we did till now? Shall I do the worksheet in class? Because it had, I was taking a look at the Tiger chapter. The questions were not from the book, like from the chapter. No question was there from the chapter. Okay, all of them were practical questions. Okay, that you have to think and write yourself. Okay, so that I was thinking that if your paper comes like that nothing comes from the chapter, from what we are studying, but more practical questions are there. That if this happens, what will you do? If that happens, what will be your response? So I have to take a practice with for that with you, that how to answer those type of questions when they will come, those practical questions. Okay, how to construct that those answers. So what we are gonna do is we're gonna do the worksheets also. Okay, once the chapter is finished, we're gonna do the worksheet. Besides the question answers, we'll practice worksheet and then we'll move on. Okay. Now, now one more thing is that like I covered some chapters and we didn't do the worksheets yet. So shall we like give it a pause right now and do those worksheets, or shall we finish the course and At the end, we do those worksheets. What do you think?
I think if we did it after we did each chapter, like if we did after chapter 11, we do the chapter 11 worksheet, I think it'll be a little faster because then we'll do the entire portion and then we'll have to go back and do all the worksheets again.
Mhm. Yeah. Okay. So we have chapter 11 right now. People do after chapter 11 is finished, we'll do chapter 11 worksheet. But the chapter 4, chapter 5, chapter 10, the previous chapters that are left, I'll take them at the end. Okay.
Okay. Yeah.
I'll give you time to revise and come. Okay. To revise, to one day to to do a revision and come. And then at the end, after you've done the revision, I'll take a worksheet. Okay. Next day, I'll take a worksheet. So previous chapters also have to do the worksheet. English also, same thing I have to do. Okay. Because practical questions are there, a lot of it. Okay. So we'll do that and we'll do the lesson also. Okay.
Okay.
Okay. That's all for today. Test, when shall I take another home science test?
We have a test today. I don't think we have any coming up
Yeah.
though.
Okay. You don't have any coming tests after Friday or Wednesday? Wednesday. Okay. Thursday or Friday, I'll be keeping it. Okay, this week, Thursday or Friday. I think one day English and one day home science, or maybe same day English and home science. Same day sounds good or not? Yeah.
Um,
Yeah. Okay, Megan is good, yes, sir.
I think I'm fine with it too.
Fine with that too. Okay. Then I'll post the papers early morning and I'll do the class. I'll like classes I'll not take. Okay.
Okay.
So you can sit in the afternoon, start at 12, take it at 3, 4. Okay. Do both the tests because classes will be off. So maybe same day, Friday only, I'll keep both.
Okay.
Okay. Home science and English. We'll talk more in English class about it. Okay. That's all for today. See you all in English. Bye.
Well, ma'am. Thank you.
Bye. Bye. Bye.